Hello everyone, this is Bryant with Amusement Source Media, and we are here at SeaWorld San Antonio. It has been quite a while since we've been here, I think like the spring. So the weather is cooled off. They are in their Christmas celebration, which means you've got Christmas lights, decor, live shows, specialty food. Of course, you still have all of your animal experiences, which we're gonna check out some of the animals too. And you have your rides, so roller coasters, flat rides, all that stuff. So we're excited to be back, and we're excited to not be sweating here, most importantly. Let's go check out the park.
Looking at you. Looking at us.
All right, we've made our way into SeaWorld proper, as I like to call it, the ticketed area. You've got your Coca-Cola polar bears, but you also have sweet treats. They do sell a punch card, and you can look down this. You've got churro bites, crock pot candy, nuts, fudge, all kinds of drinks. Feel free to pause the video to take a look at all of that. And you'll notice if it's redeemable with the punch card, you'll see it on here. One of my favorite parts about being a pass holder is that we get the sea lion. We usually get like one sea lion feeding tray every now and then, but always got to come over here and feed the sea lions when we can. They are hilarious.
You are savage. This is so big.
Interception. And we're over here by the main children's area. They've got displays for pretty much anything, so anything that you might celebrate. So over here you've got a nativity scene and all kinds of twinkling lights through the trees. As we head towards Steel Eel, you've got another sweets booth right here to the left, and they've got all kinds of stuff over here too. So they've got crawfish claw rolls, banana bread pudding, oatmeal raisin snowflakes, Rice Krispie bars, sausage meat rolls, all kinds of stuff, cinnamon rolls, and then of course some adult beverages. Man, it's sounding kind of good. And from that sweets booth, we went ahead and grabbed the Jolly Crawfish Claw Roll, which is tender crawfish in a soft roll seasoned with festive herbs. And then we also got Rudolph's Golden Sausage Meat Rolls here, which is flaky golden pastry with savory sausage meat. Not sure what the dipping sauce is. We'll have to see. It doesn't say on the menu. All right, folks, let's try this crawfish roll first. I will say this is like $11.99. It's pretty small. This is it. This is all you get. It's almost like a cold salad mix with the crawfish, but it's very flavorful. The bread is fine, but there's a ton of flavor in the crawfish. I wasn't expecting that. It's very fresh. I don't know if it's worth the $12. Obviously we paid it, but it is good. The sausage roll was a little less expensive. It was $8.99. I'm gonna dip that in the sauce. You can kind of see that there. Super flaky. The sausage is kind of tastes like a meatball almost. It's not like your typical like spicy snap sausage, but it's really good too. Between the two, I think the sausage roll is definitely a better deal, but think we're gonna venture around and maybe try to find some other stuff to eat as well. And out front of the entrance to Steel Eel is where you've got all of your sweet candy decorations. Of course, at night this is all lit up, real fun. But always good little aesthetics here with the various areas. And as you walk under Steel Eel, you'll notice another lift hill coming right through it and down towards the water. And this is the brand new Barracuda Strike that was announced not too long ago. Looks like they've got the first lift and the first drop done and some more of the supports in. So this is coming right along. It'll be new for next year. And then as we swing back over this way, this will be like where your station is, the base of your lift hill. And they've also installed track at the end of the ride, like your final brake run. So the ride will go out this way, and then you'll see the supports here that wind it back towards Steel Eel, and it'll end right over here. One of the really cool things they've actually done over here is there's like a little viewing window wall right here. So all of the little kids and whoever wants to see can come over to the window and see what they're doing over here on the station side. I also got a guy working up there right now. Looks like he's leveling some equipment up there, but looking really cool. Stopped off in Currents, which is kind of one of the main Christmas gift shops here. I really like these like ugly Christmas sweaters that they have with all of the different marine animals on them. How much is that? $60. You've got like some other random goodies that are SeaWorld themed. They've got like a lanyard if you do pin trading, cups, dishes. These are actually all really cool. It's all just kind of one design line here. Pillow. Oh, now we're talking. We got a Bumble Spirit jersey over here, $75. The back it says chill out. I like that. The front got a little Bumble there. That's pretty good. What is this? It's like the, I don't know. How do y'all feel about like the glittery stuff on these? Here in Currents, you can also enjoy the SeaWorld Express, which is a miniature train display. Lots of stuff to look at through here. And just out front of Currents, you have a Jewish display. So you got a dreidel and a menorah. And I assume at night this lights up during Hanukkah the appropriate way. We kept going down past Currents and you start seeing more Rudolph stuff. And then boom, your photos with Rudolph are right here in front of the penguin encounter. Now these rotate in and out, so it's, you know, sometimes it'll be like Bumble, sometimes it'll be Cornelius, things like that. So, but right now we got Rudolph out here. All right, we backtracked a little bit so that we could see one of the Christmas shows, Clyde and Seymour's Countdown to Christmas.
Oh, super duper Clyde! Look, a fruit cake! Clyde? Clyde? Oh, hello, and welcome to Potions in an Ocean, your one-stop spa super center. Here's a free sample. Go ahead, give it a try.
Wow, this looks fancy. Check it out, bud. Tell me, is it very expensive?
Yeah, just about $7,000. Look, I'll put on this hook. Done and done. Now tell me. Today? Good job, buddy. Merry Christmas, Alfred.
As we venture over towards Wavebreaker, you run into St. Nick's Express, which is another one of your specialty food booths. And here you're gonna have all kinds of crepes You've got the Jolly Peanut Butter and Banana Holiday Monte Cristo, the Yuletide Chocolate Cherry, and then they've got like a croissant. Heading past Catapult Falls, we have the Christmas Cove Christmas tree lot, which is just like a conglomeration of Christmas trees. Kind of a fun photo op idea too, especially with the sign there. And then as you head towards Great White, you run into like your classic Christmas decorations. I love the blow molds. Blow molds are cool. And they've been making a comeback, you know what I mean? They're not quite like the old ones in my opinion, but they're pretty cool. I'm gonna be real honest with y'all though. I think this Santa Claus has seen some things. So creepy looking. But all kinds of stuff. I hate to say it, y'all, but I think Mrs. Claus has seen some things too, unfortunately. As we cross past the Rio Loco water ride, rapids ride, you run into the SeaWorld Christmas Market, which has its own whole vibe along this pathway. And here at the Christmas Market Cafe, which is playing their music very loudly, you have some more savory items. You've got Santa's brisket mac and cheese, holiday chips and pulled pork, Christmas corn dog on a stick, some chocolate cranberry cookies, and then of course all kinds of beverage options. And from the Christmas Market Cafe, we ended up with that corn dog that has the cranberry honey mustard. This sounded very intriguing, and then when I got it, it got even more intriguing because it looks like they rolled it in potato chips. Oh man, this is a messy one, y'all. All right, here we go. There's a lot going on there. I'm not sure if I really taste any cranberry. You can definitely taste honey mustard. You can taste the salt from the potato chips, and then you can taste the hot dog. That's all pretty good. Kind of the gimmick of it though, the cranberry. I'm not sure if that really peeks through. You can see it though, like the honey mustard has the cranberry tint, so it's just not quite cutting through. Of course, over here is where you meet with Santa, and to get you warmed up for Santa Claus, they also have a shark. A shark with his holiday scarf on. I don't know what any of these characters' names are. Y'all have to let me know in the comments below. Also got a display out here this year for the San Antonio Stock Show and Rodeo. Kind of like a fun holiday photo op for you. Even Texas Stingray is celebrating the holiday season. You've got the themed trees, and you've even got a Santa hat on the sign. So right across the way you have the Orca Stadium, and over here kind of popped away over in this little nook is more Christmas food. So you can get fudge, candied nuts, a gingerbread man, or a holiday donut, and then of course some espresso drinks as well. And heading past the Orca Stadium, you run into Fireside S'mores, which is in this like little beer garden area. I was intrigued because they have like a gigantic like fire pit thing in the middle this year, which I feel like I haven't seen before. And here at Fireside S'mores, they actually have deluxe s'mores, which come with like peanut butter and hazelnut dip. It's very interesting. You can get your traditional, and then they are actually making the roasted corn over on that little circular pit that I showed y'all. And then of course, lots of drinks to choose from down here. Over here at the Nautilus Amphitheater, you have Oh Wondrous Night. Their show times are pretty late in the day, so 5:45, 7:45. I'm not sure we're going to be able to hang out here that late, but if you are here, I do highly recommend this show. It's really great. Across from Journey to Atlantis is the Twinkle Tree Cafe, and they have all kinds of cocktails and mocktails, very Coke influenced, but I like that mocktails are more and more of a thing. So I'm not really a big alcohol drinker, so it's nice to be able to partake, and very affordable on those prices as well. Now, from the opposite side of the park, you get a little bit of a different vantage point of Barracuda Strike, but you can still see that first drop, so it's just going to glide you right over the water. I'm not really sure, because when they announced the ride, they didn't really give us a layout or anything, so it looks very compact though. I'm not sure how much length of track there is or anything like that. It does look like maybe there's a handful of footers towards the left that do not have supports on them yet, but we'll see if they release more information at some point. But so far it's a little bit of a mystery. All along this pathway near Journey to Atlantis, you've got all of these fun snowman dudes. You can see over here we're doing some like matador bull type of stuff. I don't know if anybody wins. I feel like they would both get destroyed in that situation. And over here we are flanked by skateboard snowman and rock and roll snowman. And not to be outdone, here is Elvis Santa with a nice backdrop of the new roller coaster. As we head towards the Beluga Stadium, we run into Comidas Navideñas. And this is what their menu's looking like. Got tamales, mini tacos, pork pozole, corn in a cup. Looks like they have some empanadas as well. And then plenty of adult beverages to choose from. And so next up, we're gonna try the corn in a cup. We opted to just go with the regular. It doesn't really look like there's much to it besides the cheese, which is kind of interesting, but we also got the pork pozole, and that is looking really delicious. You can see the pork in there. Smells really good, lots of fresh ingredients, so let's dig in. All right, y'all, we're gonna start out with the corn in the cup. This is a little bit more of a known for us. It's like a pretty safe version of a corn in a cup, you know, not a lot of spice to it. You have the cheese, you have the corn. You honestly can't really mess that up. It's kind of like a nice walking around snack though, but it tastes good. All right, let's try this pork pozole next. This is more my lane right now, I feel like, because it's a little chilly outside. Very hearty, really nice set of ingredients in there. The pork is very tender. The broth has like, maybe just like the slightest hint of spice, but then you've got your greens and your vegetables in here to kind of break this up a little bit. Yeah, on a day-to-day where it's really chilly, that definitely is hitting the spot. I would highly recommend that. All right, everyone, that does it for this visit to SeaWorld San Antonio and their Christmas celebration. We're not going to be able to stay for the lights, but maybe that is something that y'all can look forward to. We had a really fun time. We loved the shows that we saw and the characters and, of course, all of the animals. Barracuda Strike is really coming along really quickly. Once we have more information about that, we'll try to share that with y'all on social media, but right now, a little bit about the ride is kind of a mystery. As far as the food, I would highly recommend checking out the food. You can purchase a sampler. They're around $60 roughly. If you are a pass holder, there is some bonus samples that you can get. Just check your portal online to see more about that. But I think the first booth we went to with the sausage and the crawfish roll, all of that stuff was really good, but we didn't have any food that was bad. So I really don't think you can go wrong with any of the options. They're really knocking it out of the park with the festival foods. If y'all have any questions about SeaWorld San Antonio or the Christmas celebration, let us know in the comments below. We thank y'all for watching. Take care. We'll see you at a theme park.